Hello everybody and welcome back to Skyrim. We've just spent a well-rested night at our friend's house and now we travel. We've got two places to travel to. We've got to go to Whiterun first and then after that we have to go and sign up for the Stormcloaks. But first we'll go and do the Whiterun mission. Discovered a fishing spot, that's beautiful. Oh, well done to us. Do.
Somebody help! Someone do something! I'm getting out of here!
Are we on a bit of help? Help what?
You're mine!
Ah, the wolves. I wonder if they saying help for. Get your sword out and attack. Do. Ah, the Empire. Our Stormcloak. Kill him! Save him! Save him! Kill him! We'll save you, mate. Down Imperials.
That's the last of them.
Oh, he died. We tried, dude. At least you... at least you're not going to their death camps. Alright, let's go. Do. There's Whiterun. Beautiful place. I'm glad we're redoing this game. That's a crab.
You're mine!
Stupid mud crab. We'll sell our stuff in Whiterun as well. Ah, it's alright, let's put our stuff away. These are just Whiterun guards. These aren't going to attack us. We haven't committed any crimes, we're okay. Fuck, let's go in here first. Different location, let's go and explore. See if we can actually get any quests other than the ones that we've done before. That requires a key. Can't go in there, but we might be able to go in this one. It's the pub.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you?
Watch what you... Welcome. I'm the owner and proprietor of Honningbrew Meadery.
What you got for sale?
Take a look.
What can we sell? Can we sell him stuff? Sell. Sell him bread. Sell him cabbage. Sell him that. Tomatoes. There we go. Got a little bit of money there. Not much, but... Where's he gone?
You need something to do, or you just enjoy slowing down the hard-working folk?
I like slowing people down.
You need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim. You're in the right place.
Okay. Well, we've been in here. Don't have to come back yet. There's nothing in there, really. Huh? Right, let's go this way. We'll cross the bridge. Do.
Need something? Yes.
No, I was just saying hello, as you do. Check for a farm discovered. Just having a look around. Don't worry, people, I'm not going to kill you. The entrance is this way, isn't it, I think? I think it's this way. Yeah. Trendy somewhere. Do 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 do. Yeah, these are definitely gonna get lost. Will they cross the water with me? Oh, they did.
I had my years of war and fighting. Senseless. All of it. All I want now is a rake and a patch of good soil.
I do not blame you one bit.
By Eastmere, it's true. A just funny suit and all. Just north by the Lorius farm. Fool had a coffin in a cart with a broken wheel. I'd like to see him laugh his way out of that. Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
You think you can take me on?
And why not? I could beat anyone in this city. Barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
You're on.
Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go.
Well,
Come on. Let's see what you're made of. You're a disgrace to your own kind.
Look at the guards. I'm getting ready to join in. That's gonna beat me. Screw you, love. I'm gonna get potion on now. Potion, 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 potion. You ain't beating me that easy. Come on, love. I'm gonna beat you, and then I can get you as a follower. Punch, punch. Mate, get out of the way. I don't want to punch you as well. I'll destroy you first. I am fighting. Get out the way, God. Oh, for God's sake, get out the way, mate. Why are they getting in my way? Seriously, dude. Stamina. Okay, so do it.
You think I'm afraid of you?
Yep.
Just stand still.
No, why would I stand still and let you punch me? I'm gonna win. I win.
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me.
That's right. I think I've earned that 100 gold.
You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are.
Is she going? Come back.
You're someone who can get things done. I like that.
You must really love to fight.
The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth.
Sounds like you've got a grudge.
You've been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak, pathetic cowards, the lot of them.
Why'd the companions reject you?
It wasn't my fault. I told them, over and over, that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that? I just lost control.
Follow me, I need your help.
Let's not waste any time.
Yes. There we go.
Unfortunate this should happen now. While we are still trying to make a living. I feel pity for these Nords. When the dragons attack cities and towns, they will use every...
Right.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid.
Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
I like their hoods. Let's go.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Greymane or Battleborn?
What?
Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn?
Well, we're gonna go with Greymane.
Then you're either a Stormcloak sympathizer or a fool. Either way, you're no friend of mine. Long live the Empire.
No, long live the Stormcloaks. I shall be joining them.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Need any help around the forge?
Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
Okay.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Here's his first. Do it.
That's a decent weapon you've made there.
Okay.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greymane's got that honor. Man steel, legendary. All I ask is...
Nordic. No, that's not what I want to use. I want to use that, didn't I? Ah, the entire thing's the forge. Okay. Smelt out that do. Ah, that's when we've got any of those ingots. There we go. So we've done that, haven't we? Craft an iron dagger.
Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach.
Let me use the forge. That's iron, isn't it? We gotta use the iron. Studded. Leather. Jewelry. Building materials. Okay, it's not letting us do anything. Yo!
Got some good pieces. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I'm actually going to sell you some stuff because I don't need it. Get rid of them. Sell you that. Sell you that. Keep them. Apparel. Get rid of them. Get rid of that. Do 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 do. Steel war axe is better than what I've got, isn't it? What axe have I got? Storeroom war axe. That's still sick. I'm keeping that.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Why do we need to do that? Iron dagger. Where's iron dagger? There we are. Iron ingot. Okay, let's get an iron ingot from her. And we'll do that.
I don't claim the finest weapons in armor.
Yes, let's get something from you. An iron ingot. Just the one will do. We don't have bloody 47 of them. Nope, just one. Just one will do, thank you.
Until next time.
Do 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 do. Bring an iron dagger to Adrian Avenici. Here you go.
I help my father in more ways than people realize. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there.
That's exactly what I was doing before. Yeah, I need to use this, so that's it. Move away. Thank you very much. I will show you how to do a dagger.
Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach.
I'll meet
This looks
him.
good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack.
Oh, cool. Hang on. Before we do that, though, what can you tell me about Whiterun?
Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in your Vasker, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary. Don't
Yeah,
forget
that's
to check
another
inside
thing.
the shop if you need anything.
She wants us to make some leather. Okay, tanning rack. Leather.
Got some good pieces out here. Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps fitting, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
Okay, in here. Helmet. Do do do. She said hide helmet. Craft a hide helmet. What the hell is hide helmet on this? Be Nordic maybe. Do 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 do. Nordic helmet. No, it's not it either. Hide helmet. Leather helmet. Where's hide helmet? Studded. Iron. Hide. Hide armor. Hide boots. That's not what we need. Oh, we need a. You craft a hide helmet then. Do 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 do. Hide. There's no such thing as a hide helmet, love.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Yorland Greybeard's
Workbench.
got that. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
Do 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 do. Leather strips. There you go, got leather strips. Hide, still no hide helmet. I don't understand where I'm going to get this hide helmet from. Leather helmet. There's no hide helmet. This is weird. So she's asked me to make her something and there's no thing on here. Nordic. Misk. Nope. Absolutely sod all in here. Maybe smelter. No, nothing. I wonder why there's not there. Maybe it's just glitched then. Okay, we'll get rid of that mission for now. We'll always come back and do it. It won't let us do it. Okay, we've got all these. Talk to the strange gesture. We're going to do that first.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Good for you. Maybe you.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
Never said that. Rude. I think this is pretty cool. Let's get rid of that. I don't need the shield. Not while I'm here. I don't want them thinking I'm going to kill somebody. Who's this? Whiterun guard.
You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos.
What can you tell me about Talos?
Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. In mortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject.
Why was Talos worship outlawed?
Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right, I said coward! Oh yes, he agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it the White Gold Concordat. Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos.
Aren't you worried you'll be arrested?
Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips. His voice in my throat.
Crazy man.
May Talos guide you, always.
Same to you, you maniac. He's gonna get arrested. Or killed. I don't think he cares, though. I love the batty characters in this game. Right, let's get a Dragon's Reach.
Caution. We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these.
What would you have me do?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
This is no time for rash action. I just think we need more information.
Gerd has sent me. Riverwood is in danger.
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
A dragon has destroyed Helgen.
You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
Okay, I certainly will approach.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yes, I had a great view while the Imperials were trying to cut off my head.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen?
The Imperials were about to execute Ulfric Stormcloak, then the dragon attacked.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
I'll not stand idly by while a dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
She's just helping herself to a meal. Oh no, that's not my friend, is it? Oh, it is. You enjoying yourself? What you got there? Where have you got that from? She probably stole it off someone.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Alright, where am I going and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
And if you can tell me about Bleak Falls Barrow.
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know this stone tablet is in Bleak Falls Barrow?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
How do you enchant weapons and armor?
Ah, a student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Tell me more about the Dragon War.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords.
So were all the dragons killed in the Dragon War?
Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach.
Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
I'll deliver the frost salts for you.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Where can I learn more about magic?
A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
Do you owe allegiance to the Imperials?
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
This is a priority now.
Oh, stuff you then.
We can use to fight this dragon, or dragons. We need it quickly.
So you gotta say.
I serve Jarl Balgruff as steward.
I'm looking for work. Got any leads?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
What is the keep called Dragon's Reach?
It's an old tale, but well known to those of us who serve in the keep. Long ago, there lived a mighty hero of the Nords, Olaf One-Eye. Olaf did battle with a fearsome dragon named Numenex. The struggle between Olaf and the dragon culminated in a mighty duel atop Mount Anthor, with Olaf the victor. Olaf returned in triumph to Whiterun. By his decree, the city's keep was rebuilt as a prison for Numenex, and so, from that time until this, our great keep has been called Dragon's Reach.
What's the city's history?
Ah, splendid. Our fine city has a proud history, and I'm happy to share what I know. The history of Whiterun begins with Jorvaskr, the Hall of the Companions. For a long time, it was the only building on the mountain. As time passed, a thriving community sprang up around Jorvaskr, as was common with mead halls. Today, Whiterun is the jewel of Skyrim. I can say without boast that it is the greatest city in all the holds.
Tell me about the city's districts.
Well, there are 3 of them, arranged in 3 tiers, as you may have noticed. The Plains District is so named because it's the closest of the 3 to the plains that surround the city. The inn and marketplace are found there. Most of the city's residents live in the Wind District, which is the middle of the 3. Dragon's Reach occupies the highest, which we call the Cloud District. From here, the Jarl can see all that goes on within his city. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Oh, thank you. We have a few missions to do. Alright, do that. I've got to go and do that eventually. I can't even do that. It's ridiculous. In fact, why don't we do the... No, we could do that another time. Let's go and kill the bandit leader. Where is that? Where are both of these places to go to? Are they both at the same place, or are they further away? That is right there, actually. That's not too far away, and the other one's by... around here somewhere. Out there. So let's go and do that one first. It'll take us long with it. We can do these 2 side quests. I can do it with my fists. Boom. Do 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 do. Oh, that maniac. Do 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 do. There we go, that's better.
Finally agreed to send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, House Court. We'll leave immediately. It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else, and we don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the 3 of you to fight off a dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
Of course. We'll keep Riverwood safe. You can count on it.
We can never rest easy, for Balgruff's enemies will not.
How did a dark elf come to be a housecarl?
Balgrup and I share a battle bond. We met as youths and forged our friendship in the fires of war. When he became Jarl, I insisted on serving as his protector. He had no cause to argue. Gods, you are curious. Almost dangerously so.
What does a housecarl do?
I am charged with protecting the Jarl from any and all threats. Powerful men have many enemies, more so in times of strife, so you can imagine the dangers. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end at the tip of my blade. I've got my eyes on you.
Well, I was just watching you because you walk off halfway through a conversation. Oh, there's one right there. Swig around. Do 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 do. It's a shame we can't travel with the guards. I think they've already just spawned at the. I think they've spawned where they need to go to Riverwood, haven't they? It says talk to a jester. I don't see any jesters around here. Where is this jester actually? Is he back that way? Do 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 do.
A lot on the wind today. Good hunt ahead of us. I'll take my leave then.
We'll come and speak to her another time. We've got our own problems at the moment. Oh, we gotta go the other way here. We gotta go the opposite way, haven't we? Do 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 do. Trying to think if maybe I can use any of the blacksmiths to get that helmet and then just take it to her, because she won't let me make it hers for some reason. That's just beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. I don't know where my companion and those three people who are meant to protect us have gone. What's this place? Do 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 do. What? We've just done a full lap. That's just strange. I'm going to place a marker there. At least then we can get to it. I don't know why that's glitched and not gone to the right place. It's weird. Very, very weird. But at least if we do this mission out of the way, and we're going to speak to the Jester as well. Cicero, I think it is, isn't it? There it is. They're coming out to me. Come on. Come on, you. Go on, Earthford. Go and kill them all. Stupid bandits. You have no idea what's going to happen to you all. I'm going to butcher every single one of you. Oh, well, she's definitely gonna. She's gonna massacre every one of them, isn't she? Right, in we go. Do 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 do. Hello there. Hello. Deaf to you. Boom. You got a key? Let's go, we gotta go into the mine. We need to find something. Hello there. I've come to butcher every one of you. Foolish bandits. Hero, I don't need to be a hero, I'm a bandit smasher. And I've got probably one of the most powerful companions there is. She's a badass. So you just gotta click the bounty now. I'm gonna take that so we can read it another time, because I haven't got time to do it on this one. So in the next one I'm gonna read that book. Take that, leave that. Wow, they killed a mammoth snout. I'm sure I need that at some point. Right, let's get out of here and go and speak. Let's go and hand in the bounty while we're at it. Lots of mead. Is that another book for us to read? Yes, we can read that as well. Take a flute. That could be somebody's. Potion, stamina. Wonderful. Do 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 do. He's just chilling there. Of course he is. Gotta head back now to Whiterun. Who's this? Bandits. Hello there, bandits.
Now, ain't this a surprise?
Is it? Oh, you're a bandit, you'll all die. Stupid bandits. Can I get the horse? Horsey? You can be my horsey. I probably won't start as my horse, but why not? It's a bandit horse. Right, leave our horsey here. No, it's actually not our horse. Let's go and hand in the bounty. And the next one we'll do is we'll travel. We'll travel to Windhelm, I think. Or Winterhold. There's two different locations we can travel to. I think in Windhelm. God, that is so loud. If you can hear that, that's the clock. Got a bird clock that just... It's cute, but it makes a lot of noise. It's very loud and I can't turn it down either. Where is he? Has he got a sword? Any child?
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
I am gonna be a Stormcloak. It's like we're gonna end up fighting him.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
The bandit leader at Halted Steam Camp is dead. I'm here for the bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Cheers.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Oh, I certainly will. I certainly will. We are going to finish this video here though, guys. And in the next one... Go take these. Yes, we've got some books. In the next one we're going to take these books. And we're going to read them. See, it allows me to take them. Not steal them. So in the next one we're gonna read those books, then we're gonna travel to Windhelm. Oh, more books. We've got a lot of books we're gonna read. I can't wait. I'm just collecting books right now. Any more books? We've already got a brief history of the Empire 2. Take the boots, I can sell them. What's in here? Oh, more books. quite a few books. Olaf and the Dragon. Very intriguing books. Oh, I didn't really want that, but there you go. Anything else we can take before we finish this video? Food, venison, horse meat, that's disgusting, dog meat, what the hell? Can't really do much of it, can we? Any more books? I'm only after books, books. Anybody got a book? There's some over here for us to get. Any books that are the same, obviously, we'll just discard off. That's a bigger book. Faith of Virtue. Frontier Conquest. Right. That's enough, isn't it? Right. We're going to finish this video here. In the next one, we're going to read those books. And we probably still will have time, so if we have time we'll do a couple of side quests, and then in the next one we'll go to Windhelm, or we'll go to Windhelm depending on how long it takes for the books. We'll see how long it takes us to read them all. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you're going to join me and enjoy this new journey in Skyrim as we join the rebellion and help the Stormcloaks this time. Anyway, till next time, take care.